Scott, Pennsylvania. You're on the Wilkow Majority. Hello.
How you doing, Andrew?
Yes, sir.
I just kind of wanted to go back to your last segment there, just for real quick. Just wanted to go back to the food stamps and beat part of your argument. In a very general economy, I don't think you can really correlate the prices to food stamp users, etc., not with the deficit that we had. Now, if you move 100 food stamp people into a town and say, yes, we're going to take money from you to pay for this, then yes, you're 100% right. Now, with this economy so at a scale and just our deficit so bad, I think all this money is going to a general fund, and I don't think we could really make that argument.
You've actually made the argument worse because you've got fiat currency being made out of fiat currency.
And it's going to be that way no matter what program there is, because it's
but if there's fiat, if a food stamp is a form of fiat currency being paid for with fiat currency, are you trying to tell me that's not affecting pricing of goods and services?
Yes, Jeff, with the deficit that there is, it's not the food stamps itself. It's the whole process of this whole devaluation of the dollar. Now, if you're going to say, okay, it's food stamps, it's this, it's that, it's everything doing that, then yes, that would be right. But in this case, it's just food stamps.
The inorganic nature of food stamps affects the price of food. Whether it's you're paying more in taxes to support the program, therefore have less money to spend on food, or by including new people into the demand category with money paid for by the existing people in the demand category, the more demand there is for a product, the higher its price naturally goes. That's organic economics, sir.
But Andrew, if there was a general fund for food stamps,
and here's another one. Let me add this to it. Pricing also ensures that there isn't shortages. So if you have a supermarket that gets a delivery of a perishable item, and that perishable item is sold out by 10 o'clock in the morning because of increased demand, then the price of that's naturally going to have to push upwards, or else people who shop at 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon are not going to find that product on the shelves, and they're going to go elsewhere looking for it. So pricing has to not only meet the amount of demand, it also has to ensure that the product doesn't go in short supply.
Right, that would be assuming that all of a sudden you have a sudden higher demand because people are getting food stamps. Now, do these people move into that area and all of a sudden on food stamps, or were they part of that economy?
But no, that's organic, sir. If your family, and I'm just using arbitrary numbers here, if you had $100 to spend on food, and now all of a sudden you have $150 to spend on food because the government's given you a little stamp booklet, you're going to start buying things that maybe you wouldn't have bought with a trimmer budget. You're going to start buying extra things because it doesn't cost you personally any more money.
Correct. I see your point there, but
look, hold on. I never said that food stamps were creating this nightmarish scenario of skyrocketing food prices. I said they had an effect on food prices, and they do.
I would say it in a better general way. Yes, so does just the printing dollars. So does the supply of oil. So
I'm not denying any of that, sir. I'm not denying any of that. I'm just, this complete denial that by the government, thank you very much, creating demand, adding more people to the demand category, while actually actively engaging in a decrease of supply through regulation and high fuel prices, means the people, if you're really rich, you don't care. If you're running a business where if you're paying more for food and more for gas, you can just charge your consumers more money and they'll pay it, then you also probably don't care. It's the people who have salary or hourly income where they just have less and less and less each pay period to actually spend because the government has increased the cost of living in this country. 1-866-95-PATRIOT.